Hi, welcome back. This is 11.3, our second example of simplifying rational expressions. Alright, for this example, this is kind of a complex problem. We have x cubed minus x divided by x cubed plus 5x squared minus 6x. What we need to do is we need to figure out how to factor the numerator and factor the denominator first, and then look to find those terms that we can cancel out by dividing. Alright, so if we look at x cubed minus x, is there a greatest common factor that we can take out? We can take out a greatest common factor of an x. So if we divide this by x and this by x, we're going to have x times x squared minus 1. On the bottom, we look at x cubed plus 5x squared minus 6x, and we can divide each of them by x as well. And so what we get, after we cancel those things out, we're going to get something that looks like this. X times x squared minus 1 on top. We factor out this x because they each have an x. We factor out an x out of these three terms. We have x times x squared plus 5x minus 6. Alright, we're getting there. We could probably cancel out these x's if we wanted to, these little single x's. We'll come back to that in a minute. But now we have these parenthesis groups, these binomials and trinomials that we need to factor as well. And so if you remember how we factor from the last chapter, x squared minus 1, that's a difference of perfect squares. And this is just a kind of a traditional trinomial that you can factor. If we did that, we usually find an answer that looks something like this. X times x plus 1 times x minus 1 over x times x plus 6 times x minus 1. This is how you would factor this expression into this expression. At this point, now you can look to find the terms that you want to cancel out. And I'm going to try to change my color here a second. We look for things that you can cancel out top and bottom. So this x can cancel out this x down here. This x minus 1 can cancel out this x minus 1 down here. So you're left with x plus 1, and you're left with x plus 6. And so my final answer then is that term, and if I reveal it here, you have x plus 1 over x plus 6, and that's the final answer. I hope that helps a little bit in seeing the progression and how you take something like this, go through the process of finding the greatest common factor, factoring it out, canceling things out, and getting to your final answer.